gonna pull a few things out so I can look for the right color red. I've got these two glosses, but they're just glosses. So I don't know why my other stream is just loading. All right, we are going to be doing a vampire look today. I'm going to get some concealers out. We're going to use the concealer as the foundation because I need a pasty white look for the face. Hi, Sam. Shout out to Sam. I am looking for what color I want to do for the vampire skin. I don't want it white, 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 like the baby doll under the eyes white. I'm thinking my fairest concealer, which is this. That's even more fair than this, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Let me see. The number 7 might be it. Hold on. Hi, Trendy Dances. Hi, Andrew. I thought it was this one. It is this one. Okay, it was, but when you hold them up, this one almost looks more fair, but it's actually this one. So we're gonna go with that. I could put a couple drops of the white into the concealer and like mix it into a look. We could do that. Or I could just try this first and see how light it looks. I am 48. Okay, I've been using more of that stuff. It really seems to be helping to put on a good generous amount. Hi, Cody. Shout out to Cody. Hi, Trendy Dances. Hi, it's your girl Liv. That just feels so good. This is going to come in handy in the summer if I go somewhere. Okie dokie. Let's see if this is light enough. I bought a couple new beauty blenders. Let me show you. I'm really excited about this large one. That's going to be a good one for doing the face, like the concealer and not concealer, foundation. I got this one as well, and it says it absorbs 90% less of your makeup than a regular sponge, so you're not wasting your makeup. I've never seen one like that. But we will start trying this one out soon. For now, I'm just going to use I don't want to put like my concealer on that one. I just want to put my regular foundation on that one. So this does look pretty light. I wouldn't say it's white, but it's light. Hi, Bethany. Okay, let's get this smeared around. Smeared around. Good. Nice way to say that. Okay. I think it looks pretty light. I think that's going to work. I do think I'm going to have to put it on my chest as well. I think that's pretty fair. What do you guys think? We're doing a vampire look, so light enough? Lighter than this? Lighter than this? Do I need to go lighter than this, or is this okay? It's good? Yeah, I don't want to do clown white, you know? We're doing a vampire look for those who are confused. This isn't natural makeup. This is vampire makeup. Hi, Angry Shrimp. I'm doing okay. How are you? Okay. How many of you saw the baby doll look that we did yesterday? I'm trying to look like a vampire. We're doing vampire makeup. Okay, I am going to use the more gray contour. I think that's pretty fitting. Yes, blood red lips with a black outliner. I'm also going to draw the little V right here, but first I'm going to contour my face. Oh, thank you, Ariane. I'm going to pin your comment. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Layla. I have to pin that one. Sorry, the other one was only up for a second, but just want you guys to know I appreciate the positive comments. Okay, I like that. I like that. I think the two go very well together. All right, blush. Does she have blush? Let's find out. Thank you, Sheila. This is for a vampire look. Woogie, 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 man. We are doing this look. Oh, she's got some, looks like she's got some bronzer on right here. I will not be doing that. I don't see any blush in this look. I don't see any blush in this look either. I do see cheekbone contour. I don't know about blush. Neither of them have it, so I'm just starting with the contour. If I need a blush, I could put one, but I don't think we're going to. I might need a little more on this side. This one works pretty well. I was afraid to put too much, so. I'm going down the face a little bit like that. Boogie, woogie, woogie, man. Give me a sec, guys. Hold on. Do you like my pirate dress? It is not like a pirate. It's got pirate little things on it. See what I mean? It's got a skeleton. It's got a parrot. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Oh, I'm sitting on this paper towel. I couldn't get it out of there. Okay. Okay. Let's get a dark brown eyebrow pencil. We're gonna find the right one and we're gonna make a V on the top of my head. This one might work. We're gonna use this one. Okay, ready? We're gonna do a widow's peak. Okay, let's color that in. This is gonna be fun. Oh, I need to plug my phone in. What do you think of my widow's peak? I'm gonna have a wig on top, so it's gonna cover some of it probably. That's why I'm making it a little longer. Plus I have a big forehead. All right, here we go again. Ooh, I almost went out of the line right there. I think this was better than using a pencil or or a eyeshadow. So I'm gonna get it filled in and then try to make hair strokes. just love when we start out a look and it's not all done yet and it looks crazy? Okay. I'm gonna draw it even into my hair, even though I'm gonna have a wig. Just so while I'm sitting here, it looks a little less crazy. Did I just say a little less crazy? Yeah, I look a little less crazy now. Uh-huh. Okay. Hey all. Hi. No, we're gonna do a vampire, you guys. Trust the process. Trust the process. She's gonna be beautiful. Oh, why am I putting my hair down? What ding dong. Okay. Love it. I think I already look like a vampire. Hello. I'm so glad you guys are here. Those who have been watching my looks all along or found me halfway through the process. How long have you guys been watching? That's what I want to know. Sorry, guys. How long have you been watching? Like, when did you find me? And let me show you what look we're going to be doing. I know, I'm going to be a vampire. I think this girl did a smaller V. My V is pretty outrageous, but I am going to have the wig down like this. But like this girl has a really small one. And I did not look at them before I started doing my V's. So, and this girl, hers is small too. But if I have the wig down here, I mean, I have a really big forehead and I filled in all the way back there. So yeah, it'll look more like this. Should I make it smaller? Should I make it smaller? I can make it thinner and smaller. Yes, I have other things that are big. No, leave it like this. Okay, if I need to, once I put the wig on, then fine, okay? But try the wig on first. Well, I don't want to go through the process of braiding the hair just yet, but I could just put it kind of on and see what it's going to look like. Let me find it first. Is this it? This isn't the, no, that's a ponytail. That's a ponytail. This was my Lara Croft ponytail. Okay. I'll find it. I'll find it. There she is. Oh, she still has a little glitter on her from the Princess Leia space bun thing. It's not a lot, but she does. She's got glitter on her. Okay, let me see. Okay, so that's a lot better. Should it still be thinner, or is that okay? I know I look great just like this. I know, but is that okay? Leave it like this? Like, because when I look at the thin ones, I think the thin ones are cute. Hi, Eamon. Shout out to Eamon. Okay, we will go forward. I mean, but this looks crazy. This looks crazy. I think the thin ones look pretty, you know? This one looks more, not as pretty. So, I am tempted. I'm tempted to make it smaller, thinner, you know? More of like a landing strip. Yeah, okay, we'll change it after. I know this looks funny. Just bear with me. Try the thin one after or now? Oh, too thick. Okay. We're gonna do this first, and then I will change that. I don't think it would have bothered me at all if I didn't see theirs. I would have thought this was fine. But then I looked, that I need to stop moving forward without looking at pictures. I just thought, a V, what's a V? How are you gonna mess up a V on the top of your head? And then I looked at theirs and I was like, oh, that looks better. I do think hers is too light. I think she could have gone a little darker, but yeah, let's just fix it. The wig absolutely helped, I'm not gonna lie. It really helped. But let's try thinner. Okay, give me a sec. We are already looking better. I think this is going to be better. It's better to just get it done than to keep looking at it and thinking, should I? That I like that better. What do you guys think? I think it's more like delicate, prettier. And with the wig over it, it'll be like, and if I want to make it less short, I can. If I want to make it, if I want to change it at all, I can always add to it. You know? Okay. I agree, much better. I agree. Okay. I'm just filling in that concealer where I removed all my makeup. All right. Boogie, woogie, 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 man. You guys, let me know, what is your most favorite thing you've ever dressed up as? Let me know. Ooh. Yes, my nose has racing stripes. Anybody have a favorite costume they dressed up as? A banana. That's a fun one. This doesn't blend as well as the other ones. This gray one is very gray. But we will get there. Hi, Herman. We're doing a vampire today. I hope you can tell by that. Okay, I definitely put too much of this. I've never used this color for my nose, so learning curve. And I went very thin on the nose. One sec. I never said I can't sit. I can't sit for very long. Sitting is the most uncomfortable thing for me. I am sitting on a yoga ball instead of a chair. I normally have to sit with donut cushions. I can't sit for more than a couple hours a day. I can sit, I can physically sit, but it hurts me. So I can't sit without hurting myself. I can physically sit, but I can't sit without pain. So I have a standing desk coming. Well, I have it, but I haven't put it together. Once I have the standing desk, I'll be able to film longer because I won't be sitting so long and hurting myself and then needing a day to recover. So I either, like, if I filmed for 4 hours sitting down, the next day I could probably only film for 1. If I film for 2 hours, then the next day I can film for 2 or 3. That's just the way it is. I never said I can't sit. I said I can't sit very long. And I can't sit without hurting myself. I promise I'm not lying to you guys about anything. You're not going to get me in a gotcha moment. You might have heard me wrong. If you see something and you're like, hey, I thought she said, you might have heard me wrong. On this one, you did. Or you misunderstood what I was saying. Okay, I'm making my nose really red by just rubbing. Okay, so we need to, in my mirror, I see the lines all except the little, like nose curve thing. So I'm gonna redo that. I'm gonna be very careful with how much I put. Because it really is a dark color, even though it's supposed to be for fair skin. It's really pigmented. So I'm just gonna rock this back and forth. That's better. Okay, let me put some highlighter on that so you could see where it's going, but well, let me do the powder first. Ooh, am I a witch? Not really. Maybe a vampire? I've never seen a witch with this, but I don't know. What do I know? I'm glad you guys are all here with me as we go through this transition. My daughter and her friends will put the desk up. I live with my 20-year-old daughter. If I needed to, I could hire somebody to do it, but my daughter could do it for me. Okay. Small nose today. Hopefully not too small. Oh, I like how the powder makes it look more white. I might put that everywhere. No, I still want highs and lows on my face. Baby, baby, baby. Hi, Milo. Shout out to Milo. All right, I don't think this one's going to be dark enough. We are going to use the CoverGirl. CoverGirl is a more dark brown pencil. Once I find it, there she is. All right, let's get these brows. I should look at the picture before I move forward to the brows. Okay. Nice and defined brows. Which I like. I love a nice defined brow. You need to trust the process, Grasshopper. I'm turning myself into a vampire. You have to trust the process. Okay, so really sharp, got a point, you know, really, she has a really defined brow. Might make it a little thicker, a little darker. I want it to look like it matches the wig. Okay. I don't know who Vegeta is. Thank you. Thank you, Manil. So I'm doing a really sharp edge, tail. You know what, you guys? One of my favorite costumes I ever did was Felicity Shagwell. At the time, Austin Powers had just come out with that character, Felicity Shagwell. And I had super blonde hair. I had the big blue eyes, the smaller mouth, you know, and I really looked like her. I was getting told often that I looked like Heather Graham. This was back in the day. And the outfit was so cute. It was her little blue outfit with the boots. And so that has to be my favorite costume, because at the time it was so popular. And I don't think a lot of people dressed up as her. I don't remember, like, how many people dress up as Felicity Shagwell now. Like, they don't, because the character is so old. But if I was to do her again, do that character again, I don't know how many people would recognize that I was Felicity Shagwell. But it would still work, you know, I would still look like her, just an older version. Does anybody remember Felicity Shagwell? Yeah, it wasn't a very popular costume. It's still not. So it's a safe one to do if you can find it, if you could find the costume anywhere. You could pretty much guarantee nobody else is going to dress up like you. Or with the same costume, I mean. But some people aren't going to remember it. If they haven't seen that Austin Powers, they're not going to remember it. We are becoming a vampire. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I am pretty happy with the eyebrows. Welcome back, Cody. We are going to be doing this. That's a tough one. I am trying to see where all the lines go. Okay, I am going to use the regular white that I used yesterday on the corner of my eyes, because that white is whiter than her skin. So we're going to do that. In the corner of the eye. That will stand out more once I put the black on it. I mean, underneath it. Well, gee. I didn't do so good on that side. So we're going to redo that one. Who has a favorite look? Did anybody answer? I didn't see any answers to like what your favorite costume was that you've ever done. If you answered and I missed it, I'm sorry. Thank you, Grind. I appreciate that. The sleep stream is getting back to where it was when I was doing it before. It was very popular, and I stopped doing it. But it is picking up steam again, which is great. Oh, I did see someone put banana. Okay, that's looking good. Might need a tiny bit more. Yes, Grind, that is correct. Almost 1 million for a few hours. That wasn't even an all night long stream. That was just a few hours of sleeping. I wish I could fit my finger back there, but I have nails, so I can't. Oh well, I think the black will go over it. Okay, where else do I need white? And can I put it after? Yes. She puts it on the outside of her, in between the two wings. She puts it right here. So let's start with the eyeshadow, which looks like a black with a burgundy over it. I honestly can't tell what's going on her lid. It just looks like black with a red or burgundy over it. And then same thing, black down here with burgundy or red underneath it. So we're gonna do an all black lid. That's what it looks like to me. All right, here we go. I was thirsty. Well, I'm just gonna use my favorite one first. And pack that on, make it nice and black. And then I have a surprise for you guys. Well, this is nice and different. This palette has come in handy. A lot of the stuff I've purchased has come in handy now that we're doing more looks. When I first bought this, I felt like I wasted my money. A couple of the shadows just weren't as vibrant as I wanted for a certain look, but they have worked for other things, and some of the other colors are very vibrant, like this black. It's nice and pigmented. It's not coming out like gray or muted. It's working. Okie dokie. I do need a small break. I don't know why. I haven't been taking my allergy pills. I need to start, or it's not even allergy pills, it's bee pollen, but I need to start taking it. I'm sorry, but give me a break. I do apologize. I'm gonna go with under the eye now before I finish with the top of the eye. First I broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, baby, baby. I am not married. If you guys want answers to your questions, please space out your questions instead of spamming them. I tend to ignore spammed questions, so I feel like it's better for you to just space your comments out. That's not considered spam. If you wait a little bit, type it again, wait a little bit, type it again. If you like just rapid fire your comments, it is considered spam. Okay, we are gonna put a little tail right here. Oh, she's also got more of a wing thing going on right here. I might have to do that part with liquid. It doesn't want to go over the white very well. Yeah. Not white. A little black. Aw, thank you, Kicks Mechanic. Everybody please put a what? I did not even read that comment. I'm going to ignore that. All right, we're gonna give this little wing part our best shot. But she does have something on the outside of her eye as well. Thank you, Beppa. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm going to pin your comment. I'm going to take a screenshot and write it on the board later so I don't forget you. Everybody show some appreciation to Beppa. It's because of people like you that I'm able to do the things that I love, so thank you for that. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate those who appreciate those who donate. Okay, let's see. Ooh, her eyes are very small, where mine are larger. Okay, we've got the red going on underneath. That black, let's see if she wings the red out or not. Looks like she does a little bit. Just to about here. Okay, gosh, it's making my eyes look huge. All right. Let's get a little further with this. We're gonna do the red on top of this black. She does have a little black right here. Oh. Doesn't want to listen to me. All right, I gotta clean out this brush and we're gonna go to the red. I think it's starting to look good. I need glasses. It's for a vampire. So for a vampire, I think it looks good. I'm not going to go up too much higher, even though hers does because she has smaller eyes. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do the wing of the liner first, which she has very heavy, and then I'll fill in the eyeshadow. I'll fill it in with a small brush. I don't want to go too far out with the eyeshadow and have to clean that up. So we are going to go ahead and do the liquid liner. Which is a lot easier to do when you have black eyeshadow because you can't really, it like is very forgiving. We're gonna go with a big wing. Mom, leave me alone, I wanna be famous. Other side. I'm 48. Hi, Fiona. Thank you, Christine. Ooh. Okay. Did I miss something? Thank you, highly game worthy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Aw, thank you, Sam. All right. We're gonna put the white on the outside of it. I'm gonna try to do that with, I was gonna do it with eyeshadow and see if it would work. But yesterday the white eyeshadow was not working when I tried. And now that I put this white there, I almost feel like I need to put it in the same place. I mean, use the same thing. Maybe I should just go ahead. Use the same white. Because it's going to look different if I use like powder over here. I also need to fill in the top right here a little bit, but let's do the white first. Let me see where she has it and how far it goes. Up right over the wing. Okay. Just a thin, well, not too thin, but you can barely see it. Do you see that? But it's there. Could make it a little thicker. There it goes. We want to make sure we could see it. Okay, and we're gonna go back to that black. Just a little bit of a flaw there. Okay. Leave me alone. All right, I'm filling in the top, connecting it right there. Right here. The red. I feel like I need to blend that, but I'm not sure. I don't know what I would use to blend those colors. I think I'm just gonna touch the edge of it. I don't know, that's kind of how hers is. So let's start with the mascara. If I need to go back and do anything else, I will. Yeah, I just took the plain brush and just kind of tried to fluff the edges so they're not so hard. Thank you. I got this dress at Goodwill. Okay, now I do have red contacts. However, I have never worn contacts in my life. So I'm thinking I should maybe put them on before I do all of my mascara. I know I'm doing the primer right now, but primer isn't gonna run all black. Do we put the contacts in right now? Thank you. I appreciate the compliment on the eyeshadow. I might still touch up the top. We're gonna see. I'm just gonna put the I'm gonna curl my lashes first. I forget where I put the contact putter inner thing. Like I bought those things that you put your eye, like you, I don't even know how to explain it, but it helps you put contacts in. I forgot where I put them. I'm gonna look on the top of my desk. So hopefully it's there. Hi, Cherry Blair Witch. Remind me if I said that wrong, let me know if it's Cherry or Sherry. Okay. Let's first open them. And then I would go wash my hands, especially if I'm putting it in with my finger. Yeah, I think I would for sure need to use the things that you put it in with, which I'm looking for. Hold on. That thing's stuck to my butt. I don't know. Oh, I have an idea where it might be. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna wash my hands and look for this thing. Here they are. Okay, I'm washing my hands. It'll be right there. I wanted to make sure they were good and clean if I was... Oh, come on. I need to move to get in here. Move. Move. B-word. Get out the way. Get out the way. Okay. I keep sitting on those paper towels. Move. B-word. Get out. B-word. Sorry. Okay. Red contacts going in. Hopefully. Better cut this off. Sometimes boxes are so hard to open. All right, first pair of, ooh! First pair of contacts ever in my life going in. Oh no, I dropped my eyeliner. I'm dropping everything. Hopefully I have a better setup when I put the new desk up. It comes in liquid, which is good. I just can't open it. There we go. Ooh, this is very, very... It did not just spit on my neck. I almost didn't say anything, but I had to say something because that, it got me. Let's just say that. It got me. All right, let's get this. Little tweezers and a little suction cup. Little tweezer. And a little suction cup. It also has a little spoon. Okay. There she goes. Whoop! I may have just dropped it. At least it's just right here. It fell right back in its own little thing. Okay. Ah! I don't know. I thought you like are supposed to put it to the side and then. No, I'm gonna have to use my fingers. I don't know. I have no idea. Don't mess up my makeup. Son of a bitch. I need a standing mirror so I can. Hold on. I don't think I could get them in, you guys. It's bigger than my. It's bigger than my eyeball. First of all. Second of all, it's bigger than my space. We're gonna try again. I'm not a quitter. I did drop that little thing. I'm gonna open another one. I dropped the plunger thing. A little. I'll give it another try. If I can't get it, we're doing it without it. Maybe I'll try the left eye. It's backwards. Did I get it dirty? Okay. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I see people do. But my eyes are telling me no. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think this is gonna. I can't hold the eye open and hold my mirror. I think it's a no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got them for you guys, but I don't know how to use contacts. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to attempt practicing them when I don't have eye makeup on. I'm sorry. I just don't know what I'm doing. So I don't want to ruin all of the makeup. I know that's a big womp womp. That's a big disappointment. I'm really sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I tried. Big bummer. Messed up my makeup a little. All right, we're just gonna move forward with the rest of the look. The rest of the look is gonna be amazing. It's all good. I forgot to put highlighter on my nose. Oh. That looks better. All right. No, I don't have a date. I'm not going on a date like this. I'm so sad about that. I have to be honest. It was pretty, my eye kept going, you know, every time I got close, it was like my eye was scared. I wasn't scared, but my eye was. Kept twitching. I'm gonna have to touch up a little of the black right there that ran off as I was trying to put that in. Okay, and I am gonna restart this stream right now. You couldn't do it. I tried. I'm gonna need a mirror that I could set right there and hold it open and do it. So I'm starting over. I'm starting this stream over. See you guys in a bit.